good and be happy, but it's kind of looking for things like excessive spending, impulsivity, increased substance use, not sleeping, unable to kind of sit still and function. And, you know, really having those conversations once you see that. And then on the flip side, you can also see severe depression, right? Where they're isolating, maybe they stop going to work, unable to eat, sleep, function. And just kind of being mindful of that. Like, okay, I notice a change in my loved one. What does this mean? Right?
Excellent points to look out for. And yeah, you can only help if you know. And that's really neat to kind of think about. The highs are high, the lows are low. And then culturally, perhaps with manic episodes, because we have that high achievement tendency, success is a big value, being performance oriented, that can be celebrated when someone's crushing it and they're like not sleeping a whole lot, and it's like, wow, kinna kam karda ya, kinna vadiya karda ya, and then all of a sudden what goes up must come down, and it's really jarring to then go, uh-oh. And then culturally, what do they usually say? Nazar lag gayi.
Nazar lag gayi. But you know, it's funny you say that, because I always think like, it's when the high is high, everyone's like, oh, kinna vadiya kam karda. But I'm like, what about the fact that maybe they're drinking more? Right? And I think when we think about cultural nuances, right? Like we never see that as a problem culturally.
No, it's normalized.
Yeah, they're like, koi nahi, like eme hunda ya, like that's what boys do. Yeah, exactly. And that drives me nuts, because I'm like, that's the whole part of like
suffering.
It is, right? And with like addiction starts at home and within the family, because we almost enable that instead of being like, I noticed you're drinking a little bit more, like where's your pain, what's happening here, right? So
just putting it in the room.
Exactly. It's again, it's those layers, right? Like often even with bipolar or depression or anxiety, like there's usually other underlying things that are coming up too, and right now it tends to be substance use.